Hello, and welcome to Certified Associate in Project Management Exam Prep course. This course is the ultimate course to pass your CAPM exam on your first try. In this course I will prepare you to pass the CAPM exam easily on your first try. So, if you are serious about earning your CAPM certificate, this is the course for you. If you're searching a real CAPM exam questions, really, a real CAPM exam questions, this course for you. If you would like to pass the CAPM exam easily on your first try, this course for you. This course are designed to how pass the CAPM exam on your first try. By the end of this course, you will be able to develop a strong understanding for each and every important concept which is required for the CAPM exam. Taking exams via an exam simulator will help you assess your readiness for the real exam. You have 150 questions on each exam simulator, and you have 3 hours to complete it. If you score 70% or more in the practice tests, that means you are in target zone, or you have got the passing score. Then you have a very good chance of successfully clearing your CAPM exam. The best way to use this exam is to take it again and again, reviewing the answers that go with each question. The answers and explanations will give you insight into the formation of each question and the thought process you should follow to answer it. The best strategy is to take this exam repeatedly, reviewing the answers, until you can make a score of 90% or better. So if you are serious about earning your CAPM certificate, this is the course for you. If you are searching a real CAPM exam questions, really, a real CAPM exam questions, this is the course for you. CAPM Exam Simulator Number 1. The customer was not satisfied with the finished product quality. The cost of poor quality can also be referred to as cost of conformance, failure cost, rework cost, opportunity cost. Correct answer is option B. Failure costs are often categorized into internal and external. Failure costs are also called cost of poor quality. Option A. The cost of conformance. This is the figure that is determined to be necessary to avoid those failures in the first place. There are two categories within it: the prevention costs and the appraisal costs. Option C. Rework is an example of an internal failure cost. Option D. Opportunity cost is the loss of potential future return from the best alternative project when a choice is required for several mutually exclusive projects. In which document will you find information about assumptions, constraints, and key deliverables? Project scope statement, risk register, issue log, change management plan. Correct answer is option A. Information on constraints may be listed in the project scope statement or in a separate log. Option B. Risk register, a document in which the results of risk analysis and risk response planning are recorded. Option C. Issue log. An issue log can be used to document and monitor who is responsible for resolving specific issues by a target date. Option D. Change management plan. A change management plan that documents how changes will be monitored and controlled. Measuring the square footage of a building, and then multiplying that figure by a set cost factor for construction is an example of analogous estimating, parametric estimating, bottom-up estimating, PERT estimating. Correct answer is option B. Parametric estimating uses statistical relationships, such as cost, duration, and labor rates. Refer to page 205 in the PM Book 5th edition. Option A. Analogous estimating. Analogous estimating is a technique for estimating the duration or cost of an activity or a project using historical data from a similar activity or project. When estimating durations, this technique relies on the actual duration of previous similar projects as the basis for estimating the duration of the current project. Option C. Bottom-up estimating is a method of estimating a component of work. The cost of individual work packages or activities is estimated to the greatest level of specified detail. If you would like to check if your project still aligns with the organizational goals, which document will help you for this purpose? Business need, product scope description, business case, change management plan. Correct answer is option C. The business case may be periodically reviewed to ensure that the project is on track to deliver the business benefits in the early stages of the project lifecycle. Periodic review of the business case by the sponsoring organization also helps to confirm that the project is still aligned with the business case. The project charter, created at the end of which following process? Initiating process, planning process, executing process, monitoring and controlling process. Correct answer is option A. Initiating process. The project charter is the document issued by the project initiator or sponsor that formally authorizes the existence of a project and provides the project manager with the authority to apply organizational resources to project activities. It documents the business needs, assumptions, constraints, the understanding of the customer's needs, and high-level requirements. Option B. Planning process. In planning process, we can develop project management plan. Option C. In executing process, those processes performed to complete the work defined in the project management plan, to satisfy the project specifications. Option D. The monitoring and controlling process group consists of those processes required to track, review, and orchestrate the progress and performance of the project. During which of the following project management processes do evaluate proposals from prospective sellers? Plan procurements, administer procurements, close procurements, conduct procurements. Correct answer is option D. Conduct procurements is the process of obtaining seller responses selecting a seller, and awarding a contract. Reference, PM Book Guide, 5th edition, page 371. Which of the following diagram shows the relationship between an independent variable and the dependent variable, by plotting their values on a diagram, control chart? Scatter diagram, cause and effect diagram, statistical sampling? Correct answer is option B, scatter diagram. A scatter diagram displays the relationship between two elements as points on the graph. These elements are the dependent and the independent variables. Option A, control chart. Control charts show if project is stable and predictable. Option C, cause and effect diagram, or Ishikawa diagrams, gives you a comprehensive list of possible causes to identify the root cause of the problem. Option D, statistical sampling, involves choosing part of a population of interest for inspection. The process of tracking, reviewing, and reporting project progress against the performance objectives defined in the project management plan. Direct and manage project work. Develop project management plan. Close project or phase. Monitor and control project work. Correct answer is option D. Monitor and control project work is the process of tracking, reviewing, and reporting project progress against the performance objectives defined in the project management plan. Option A. Direct and manage project work is the process of leading and performing the work defined in the project management plan and implementing approved changes to achieve the project's objectives. Option B. The process of defining, preparing, and coordinating all subsidiary plans and integrating them into a comprehensive project management plan. The project's integrated baselines and subsidiary plans may be included within the project management plan. Option C. Close project or phase is the process of finalizing all activities across all of the project management process groups to formally complete the phase or project. A structured review to determine whether product activities comply with organizational and project policies. This is conducted as part of a or an quality audit, process analysis, quality checklist, quality metrics. Correct answer is option A. Quality audit is a structured, independent review performed to determine whether product activities comply with organizational and project policies, processes, and procedures. Quality audits is a technique used in the perform quality assurance process. PM Book Guide, 5th edition, page 247. Option B. A process analysis follows the steps outlined in the process improvement plan to identify needed improvements. Option C and option D, quality metrics and quality checklists, are two useful tools that can be used to ensure that the product, process, or the project quality is being met. The technique that allows large numbers of ideas to be classified into groups for review and analysis. This technique called nominal group technique, affinity diagram, idea and mind mapping, brainstorming, correct answer is option B. Affinity diagram, a technique that allows large numbers of ideas to be classified into groups for review and analysis. Option A. Nominal group technique is the technique that enhances brainstorming, with a voting process used to rank the most useful ideas for further brainstorming or for prioritization. Option C. Idea and mind mapping, a technique in which ideas created through individual brainstorming sessions are consolidated into a single map to reflect commonality and differences in understanding, and generate new ideas. Option D. Brainstorming, a technique used to generate and collect multiple ideas related to project and product requirements